Welcome to the first set of resources related to the Students Reflect stage as part of the stepwise pedagogy. In here, we suggest different approaches to get students to reflect on issues that connect science, technology, societies, and environments. We further suggest some adaptations for online education. Here are some examples of various issues that connect science, technology, societies, and environments, also called STSE issues. Consider, for instance, an example related to mass meat farming and organic farming alongside many of the economic, environmental, and social impacts. A fuller list can be found in the description section of this video. On top of those cards, students could be asked to identify common products and technologies they come into contact with as part of their everyday life. Most likely, there's a big chance that whatever they mention will be somehow connected to an STSE issue. Cards can then be grouped in themes if needed for a concrete unit. After choosing one STSE commodity from the list of cards, students can use this graphic organizer to note down their reflections. An editable version can be found in the description section of this video if students want to type in their answers directly into the graphic. Aside from the STSE cards, students can also brainstorm products that have connections to the science unit under study. Then, teachers can ask specific questions about their products and students can input their answers on an online platform that can generate a word cloud in real time. One such example is a Mentimeter. This can be a quick and safe way to enable students to express their thoughts and see their peers' responses appear in synchronous online teaching. Another reflective activity would be to encourage students to think about how certain products make them feel. Emotions can be likened to the elephant in the room when it comes to STSE education. And it's important to bring our emotions to the forefront when discussing our attachments and detachments to many of those products. This could be done through a simple activity where students are given a range of cards and asked to associate how each product makes them feel. A way to do that online is through a drag and drop option. Another option would be to use the secured chat group like Google Chat or your Microsoft Teams chat, where the teacher sends a picture within the chat and students respond with an emoji. It's important for students to explore their emotions as part of reflecting on STSE relationships for 3 reasons. In the same way that students recognize how diverse their prior knowledge is, they equally come to recognize the diversity in their emotions when it comes to STSE issues. This will give students a way into exploring how their emotions connect to how they perceive the positives or negatives related to certain products. Second, this will pave the way to explore how our feelings play a role in STSE relationships. In the teacher-teaching phase of arena pedagogy, you may want to engage students in thinking about our emotions are manufactured rather than our own. Understanding that emotions are part of larger networks may help students appreciate the need to consider complexities within STSE relationships. And third, emotions could turn into precursors for further reflecting on harms of certain products and what could be done about them. Using the STSE cards, another activity would be to get students to choose one card from the list provided. They could then be asked to think about how their chosen issue connects to science, technology, societies, and environments. Students may draw, doodle, or write down their ideas in this table. If they choose to draw, they could use Google Jamboard, Microsoft Whiteboard, and share their drawings with the rest of the class. Thank you for listening. Now check the next video for a second set of resources that would enable students to further reflect and engage in discussions about particular STSE issues.